So I've developed an initiative called the Clothing Exchange, which is based very simply on the sharing of clothes in response to what you guys all see here, fashion waste. It's a term that offends fashion people, but basically we've all got up to several items, I guess, overflowing from our wardrobes at home. In fact, to contextualise the problem of fashion waste for you all, in Australia we spend $1.7 billion worth of our finances, hard-earned, on clothes that we essentially don't wear, or that we wear once or twice and then discard. Now, it's hard to imagine what this looks like. I mean, here's an idea, but of course, it's not actually in landfill or piling up as we see in this image. It's actually hiding in people's wardrobes. And after running the Clothing Exchange for several years, I've validated that because we see it arriving at our events. Now, to give you an idea about how this works, I wanted to design a system of exchange that worked in two ways as a waste activation project focusing on clothes. Firstly, we have a rotating wardrobe where clothes are purchased, worn, discarded, and then they enter our system of exchange where they're activated by being adopted by a new user. Now, we've seen people over the years actually come to nearly every of our events and actually grab some clothes, wear them for a while, and then feed them back in the clothing system that is the rotating wardrobe as they see fit. So these women have the most expansive wardrobes in Melbourne. The second is that the Clothing Exchange is an event that kickstarts people looking at their wardrobes and extracting those things they're not wearing in the form of a closet clear out. Now these people will come along and they're probably trying not to collect too many things again, but they're basically giving to the system of exchange and then picking one or two items discerningly. So they're the two functions. Now how does it work? Basically we're a pop-up shop and our currency that we trade in is buttons rather than finances and cold hard dollars. So you book a ticket, come along to an event, bring about 6 items that you value but no longer wear, and at the door you'll see us and we'll actually give you 1 button per garment, as is the rate of exchange. And then we'll probably ply you with a cocktail or a cupcake and distract you while we actually set up this lovely shop. But it's a great shop because it's very stylistically diverse and essentially everything is free. We start the event at one time as to ensure that everyone has a fair hunt, and people basically trawl through the clothes, happy, excited, sharing stories of the garments they've given and excited about the ones they've got. Bit of parading and whatnot, especially if there are boys around. And essentially then they leave the checkout, pay their button currency for the garments they've taken, and the rest go to a charity store from there. We've been very lucky. We started off as a single event, but we've had a lot of volunteers and interstate hosts adopting our system of exchange. And of course, we are trying to take it further and further afield. It's part of many of Melbourne's festivities, and we're hoping to declare a National Swap Day soon in partnership with an online organisation called Swapler. So at the Clothing Exchange, we're very happy to be doing our part to make Melbourne a more sustainable city. Almost made it.